And with that, hello everyone and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I've been ill for a while, I'm still a little bit, I still have the coughs, but I should be able to stream again. Kind of a challenge to do like a visual novel, but we'll see how it'll go. Anyway, I don't even know what we did last time. I think we did some side quests. We fought a bunch of guys and now we're supposed to go to Eisen Road or something like that? Something like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, we finished those 2, 3, 4 things. Missing airliner Maya Maybell. The airline on which Dad was rising disappeared over the Bose region. So we set off to the area with Shara to see if we could ascertain what actually happened. It seems the Mayor of Bose has requested an investigation into the incidents. Let's have a chat with her. Harkin Gate, located East Coast Highway. Harkin Gate, okay. Okay, letter to General Morgan. Harkin Gate, east of the Bose Highway. Okay, that's where we are supposed to go, I guess. We don't have any other requests from the looks of it. Freedom Dell began its business 120 years ago and has a long distinguished history. Yeah, we know that. So we're at a hotel right now. That's the HQ, isn't it? Yeah, the Bracer Guild. Alright, we did all of that already. Okay. So I guess we're going this way. Somewhere around here. I think there was a map. Okay, Eisen Road. Yeah, I think we have to go there, to the Eisen Road. Let's see what's up there. No enemies so far, that's interesting. Eisen Road. And you're? Wait, weren't you with the Bracer Guild? Haha, too bad, not today. Today we're here on official business. Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Maybell's. The Mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. Okay. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Alrighty, we are now allowed to go through Eisen Road. Quite a few things around here. And we continue towards the Harkin Gate, I guess. And they're like some weird birds. What is that? It's like an egg bird. Remera, okay. Doesn't look that strong, so it's just normally attack them. Miss. Good job, Joshua. At least I still know the names. Joshua is telling Charizard.
We're good to go!
I think I was at the weird area, or over-leveled area to the west last time. That's why I'm so strong. Alrighty. Oh wow, Joshua, you can't really hit, do you?
Seems you came up short.
Lots of black and yellow ones. Alright, this time Joshua hit. Nice.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, we've barely red and green ones. Those are the things we're missing right now. Oh, you are a big birdie, aren't you? Let's do safe before we encounter you. 1120. An avian monster living in barren wastelands, incredibly powerful but weak against fire. So I know what Charizard is using. Art, Firebolt. Do I have Firebolt with her? No, I have Tia, Aqua Bleed, Stone Hammer. Alright, let's attack the other guy. Oh, almost fried it alive. Let's just use a normal attack then. And there we go. Finish with that guy.
Alright, we're good to go.
Under poultry. And we are at the Haken Gate, oh, aren't we? Yes, we aren't yet. Still need a little bit to go. Because it was just indicating the direction. And not where we will actually land. So those birdies are not really strong. The big one was a little bit strong, but it was weak to fire, so it was no problem for us.
Seems you came up short.
More tender poetry. Right. Oh, there's another big birdie. Oh, this time 4 of them, okay. Alrighty. I take the right side with Joshua. Charizard is gonna use a Firebolt on the big guy. And you are gonna take the left side. There we go. There we go. And we got a treasure chest. And the last one. There we go. Another treasure chest.
Seems you came up short.
What do we get? Tender poetry. Okay. That's sad, I guess. Another big guy. Oh no! Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. 2 big guys this time. Do I have anything with him? No. Well, I guess we're gonna attack this one guy normally. So I'm just gonna use a Firebolt on that one. We use that one. Can't be too hard. Let's use a dual strike here. There we go. Can I still attack that guy? No. Can I use an art and get... Yeah, I can get my turn before that. I might as well just use Fireball, why not? And one more attack. Down with it.
Seems you came up short.
More of those black and yellow ones. Got a lot of them. A Rabonia border, Haken Gate. What's that? There's a normal person around there. This is the Haken Gate? It's frickin' huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects the bowl from the foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer liberal. Yeah, that's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find them in there. Alright, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. reluctantly remove their price emblems. Somehow I feel weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being a pricer. Are you sure you don't want to rip us off? Charizard, I know your schemes. Apparently I can't move it freely. I can only move that way. Okay. Nothing around here. What's that? This place. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. It occurred to you. No specific reason. Welcome to the Harken Gate. Hey, wait a minute, did you come here by the way of the Eisen Road? We did indeed. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest shop over here, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar and a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Alrighty. Try not to get past it. Blocking the road. Alright, guess we go here. This is the only way to go. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Libelle's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you need to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Libelle cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, I'll bet a glass of wine. I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. I think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Libelle, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Arabonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Libelle Kingdom? Ah, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Libelle, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Well, who we are? Indeed, you praise us, no? How do you know? We left our praise emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually, I'm not a pricer. I just know several people in the guild, and that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Alright. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity and sons of elegance. Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes. Masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scared me of your life as it is. That's strange conversations in my day, but this one's worth remembering. Look at that kid's face. Hey, you free? Oh, it's a soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. We'll talk a bit more. Well, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay then, let's be off, shall we? Is he following us? What are you following us around for? The timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. You noticed. Everything about you all just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo shoo. Oh. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Just go back in. So have you changed your mind about taking me with you? In your dreams? You're such a cold-hearted creature for being one so young. Yeah. The Royal Army has blocked off the Eisen Road. I know all those from the Empire wishing to leave the country are stuck here. That man over there with the blonde hair seems to be in the same situation. What do you have? Buy. Vegetable sandwich, I think that's new. We're gonna buy one. And we're gonna buy potluck in a shell as well. Alrighty. All the customers here are off-duty, soldiers and travelers waiting to enter or leave the country. Most of these customers have been here so long, I know them by sight. When the airliner stopped, I had to travel here on foot. Now how long do they expect to keep a merchant from the Empire such as myself waiting? I've even finished reading the book I bought to pass the time. Holding on to it is just going to add to my load, so I'll gladly give it to you. Free of charge. Here. Canalia Chapter 3. This is exactly the type of tactics action I expect from a small country. Alright, let's have a look what that was about. First of all, let's do save. And then we will look at the items. And we got a Chapter 3 book. Somewhere. There we go. Representative of the Saphdian Church. The train barreled on, almost flying through a thick veil of fog, Droplets of water splattered against the window glass, extending out like transparent veins, and continued to wriggle back and forth under the pressure of the swiftly passing wind. Placing the tumbler of my hat against the glass, I stared blankly down at the tickets in my hand and rubbed the two of them together between my fingers. I would be traveling by train to the border city, far south of its imperial cousin, and then to reach the Liberal Kingdom, I would have to transfer to an airship. Both of my tickets were first class, but not the highest end seats available. The passenger car was nearly at full capacity, but for some peculiar reason nobody had seated themselves in the space next to mine. As I mused about the empty seat, it occurred to me that Mitch may have purchased the spot ahead of time, leaving it vacant on purpose. There was no doubt in my mind that he was being paid handsomely to make sure this job was done, and done well. "Will you be travelling to the Liberal Kingdom, sir?" Right around the time my trip on the rails had passed its halfway mark, I was met with this sudden question and sat up with a start. My eyes searched for the one who asked it. There, standing in the aisle, was a single woman with a radiant complexion, beaming down at me. She wore a coat with overlapping buckles secured slightly above her breast and appeared to be in her mid-30s. Gingerly bending her knees and pointing a finger at the empty seat beside me, she asked, "Do you mind?" With a tilt of her head, she indicated the rear of the passenger car where swirling smoke saturated the air and softly muttered, "The smell from the tobacco smoke is just dreadful." Wordlessly, I nodded and dragged my bag from its place on the floor, moving it over by the window to the opposite side of my feet. The woman expressed her thanks and delicately sat herself down in the seat next to mine. For being a perfect stranger, she talked on endlessly, and I appropriately reciprocated the conversation by saying that I was on my way to the Liberal Kingdom on business as an ointment specialist. The story was that she was on a mission of mercy for the church and had an errand to fulfill in the border city. "Just so you know, people sometimes refer to me as Sister," she went on. "Of course, it's just a nickname." She recrossed her black leather boot-clad legs and let out a sort of suppressed titter from the back of her throat as she made mention of this. Sister Cornelia was her nickname. She continued in this fashion, subjecting ourselves to a variety of idle banter, and as the time drew on, the sun over heat began to dip in its arc, crossing the celestial meridian and descending into the west. Each time the moving train cleared a grove of trees, the entire vehicle, passenger cars and all, was bathed in a warm apricot dew, floating into the cabins, creating a majestic spectacle. I gaped at the coruscating effect, and in doing so, locked eyes with Sister Cornelia. Right at the moment, the brilliance of the sinking western light seeped into her rich brown irises, causing them to give off an exquisite representative sparkle. The glimpse made me wonder if the origin of her nickname was somehow related to the color of her eyes being likened onto the luster of a polished carnelian stone. Likened, something like that. The train gradually began to decelerate, and Sister Cornelia returned to her original seat in order to collect her bags. As a matter of habit, I checked my bag and ointment and found both the junk paper cover package and the magical device fastened into my trousers inner pocket by a series of chain stitches exactly where and how I'd left it. A woman's voice came over to the intercom system announcing that the train would be arriving on schedule and that rainy weather was to be expected at our destination. At the conclusion of the announcements, a number of disappointed sighs could be heard coming from along the rows of seats. Raindrops pattered against the windows outside as the looming silhouette of the overcast city came into view. The station's signal lamp emitted an angular light which was scattered with a refractive effect by the falling droplets of water. Then came a spine-chilling metallic sound, followed by the jolt of the orbital engine's reversing thrust as the locomotive at the front of the train lurched to a halt. Wow, there's quite some text there. Over the loudspeaker came another announcement asking passengers to ensure that they did not leave their baggage behind, and with that several people stood up and crowded into the aisle. Watching a station worker in uniform as he waved a small flag amidst the falling rain, I picked up my bag and rose to my feet. I crossed paths with Sister Cornelia as I attempted to step into the aisle. But when she had tried to step aside and allow me room to pass, she suddenly tripped and fell forward. Grabbing onto my shoulder for support, she picked herself up and, with an embarrassed smile, let me by. I gave her a short bow in line with general etiquette practices, then headed for the exit ahead of her. Following my lead, Sister Cornelia shuffled along closely behind me. So close, in fact, that it felt as if she would step on my heels. Something about it just didn't feel right. Instinctively sliding my right hand into my pocket, I searched for my orbit. A brass feeling I had grown accustomed to was nowhere to be found. In an instant, I felt my arm being twisted behind my back by someone or something with incredible strength. The sleek sound of a blade being unsheathed, and then a warning prick of the tip at my back indicated the seriousness of the situation. "I have what you are looking for, Toby," whispered Sister Cornelia in an almost inaudible tone, her lips barely moving just behind my right ear. "Let's not try anything either, shall we? I'd hate to see your afternoon spoiled any more than it's going to be." And to show that she meant business, Sister Cornelia slightly altered the angle of her grip on my wrist, causing an explosion of agony that sent sparks flashing behind my eyes. Ah, so we did the third part. That's interesting. Wonder how it's continuing. Cornelia. So we already know who Cornelia is. The book. Sister Cornelia, apparently. Alright. Let's go up and see whether or not we have something here now. I guess that's an inn inside the tavern. Yeah, we can rest here if we want to. I don't really need to right now. Let's do save. And then we go to the general, I guess. Nobody's here, is there? Okay. Oh yeah, it's over here. After the 100 Days War ended, not a lot of people have wanted to travel to the Empire. I'm sure there's still a lot of complex feelings for many people here in Lebeau. Alright. The fort is on heightened alert for the time being. Therefore, I must ask you not to walk around like you own the place. It looks suspicious. Alright. I don't own the place. I could hear some arguing. Was some kind of problem with another traveller? No, nothing big like that. Let aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is in the last door on the left. And make sure you don't go wandering around in other places. We're not permitted. The general's office is at the end of the hallway on the left. I'm permitted to go anywhere. I own the place. And where is the end of the hallway? That's the question. I was supposed to be off duty today. Then I received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. Alright, can I steal all your stuff? No, I can't. It's not a real RPG if I can't steal the stuff as a hero. Not the real RPG. I was involved in the search for the missing airliner until late last night, so I'm that tired. Alright. Go and sleep. So we've gotta go. On the left they said, so the general's supposed to be there. Let's do another save. The door's locked. The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. Let's leave for now. And go downstairs, maybe. See where that'll lead me. It looks like I'm getting... I think I'm getting arrested. That's gonna be the end of it. It looks like I'm getting arrested, but well, you never know. Because of what happened 10 years ago, All the guards here are very tense. I hope we never have another breach of this gate by the Imperial Army. Alright. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore we must be extremely prudent in our actions, whatever we do. Otherwise it could possibly give them a pretext to invade again. Okay, that's it. So I can't really go anywhere else. I'm also everywhere. That's the only way to go. Let's do it safe. And now we're gonna go. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm here on behalf of Mayor Maybao. Oh, gruff voice, oh, whatever. That's right. I'm very well. Come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Hacken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybao. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybao since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? It's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, the information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Linde disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters, or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Rose and Roland goes over some plains to allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. War. But thanks to the small mercies of ideas, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Overship Corporation claiming responsibilities and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. Kapua family? Couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them. Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. Oh, come on, Estelle, just shut your mouth, please. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here on Bose. Still, oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland. I had heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but I think he's on the toes. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians, but I would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were praisers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, man! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? Oh, shit. What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These praisers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately! Jesus. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that praisers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of a search party. Oh, but you cut with the crowd, General. Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Sure is really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about a string of burglaries which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages, or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl. The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a crew I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. That's a guy again, yeah? He's a bard. This arrive brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your bridal spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. It's not really rhyming, doesn't it? This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. A passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. He's singing about Joshua. Let us immune this eternal love. Alright. It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travellers along the Horizon Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Huh? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me. Is he coming with us now? Oh. Let me try and to introduce myself again. I'm Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair belle. I'm Estelle and... Oh, wait a minute. Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Shahrazad. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Oh, you've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. Well, that's too bad. Alright then, I guess I accept Joshua as a substitute. Poor Estelle. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your unquestionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. Just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Ugh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we are busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Libel, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all that you want, then I don't mind. Sure, no, just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of the Praetor's many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle. Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted intentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Oh, you don't know, Joshua. Please, don't refer to me like I'm sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you! I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Oh, wow. I like the character interactions, they're great. So the General has finally let his thunder fall here at the Harkin Gate, has he? I doubt this troop screwed up something real bad this time. The General's voice is as loud as ever. In fact, we could hear it all the way here inside the bar. Whenever the General yells, all the young recruits come running in here in fear. Right? The road has finally been reopened. And now that I've got my entry permit, I can finally go to Bose. Alright, we get there as well. First, let's check here. Oh, is he a part? Oh, he's a party member now. Question is he temporary or permanent? So he's permanent. He has a needler. He uses guns? Oh my goodness. What do we have? We have like Toba's Talisman. Prevents stuff flows, prevents seal, sleep, freeze. I can give him like skull. And pearl. For my sake. Why not? Anything new here? Anything new here? Anything new? No. Okay. Guess I'll give him that. So we have 4 people now. Can we go there? I wonder. Even if you try to live a serious life, you're still going to have your ups and downs. That's why living a life on a whim and taking it easy is the best way to go. I could hear the General yelling all the way out here. In the world did you guys do to piss him off like that? Can't go there, can we? Please don't hold it against me. But after getting my ear yelled off by the General, I can't let you through. That's unfortunate. Alright. Let's go. Let's just save. Save. So we have 4 party members now. Is it all of them, or will we change? That's the question. Let's go for the right one. You're gonna use your firebug on that guy. Where's he? He has a firebolt as well. Oh well. It's easy enough then.
Enjoy the show.
Alright. So it's a bit like Kratos from days of Symphonia. Right, those things. We can do that easily. An art again, firebolt on the big guy.
Take that!
Alright. So he's using guns. He has 336 EP. Oh my fucking goodness.
Alright, we're good to go.
He's below us though. So we're higher level. Tend poetry. Alright. Not a preemptive one. That's unfortunate. Who's going to attack next? This guy? Alright, let's take care of him.
Seems you came up short.
Lots of those black and yellow ones. Really lots of them. It's not a big guy. Alright, let's go off then. Oh, it's not a preemptive attack, really? That's unfortunate. Let's go with those guys then. You are going to use your firebolt on this guy. I'm going to attack the little guy here. What do you have for crafts? You have quick draw. Fires off several rounds in the blink of an eye. Area attack set. You have clock up, firebolt, and soul blur. Okay. Just attacking normally. Have a shower. Okay. An area of effect attack. Goodbye, birdie.
Oh, are we done already?
We are done indeed. Oh, there's more birdie. Normal birdie though. Who's the next one to attack? It's that guy. Alright. Take care of him. And let's attack this guy, and we're done with that. Alright.
We're good to go!
I probably can sell off some of those black and yellow ones then. Maybe you can trade them in for other things. You never know. So you would probably stick around for a while, otherwise I wouldn't have an empire there.
We rule!
It's not just a simple escort quest. You will be around for a while. Easy, easy. Just one shot that. There we go.
Alright, we're good to go.
Lots of tender poetry. Oh, we're going back to Bose. There's like nothing on the way. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I'd imagined. That building over there. It's Bose Market now. Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time on the bill? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Bill News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor, huh? What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Angeros, authentic Labelle cuisine, so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal buy any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady, I've bought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with a superb skill. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical renditions, are you? Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and music or red editions, are you? Can you actually earn the mirror with that crap? Oh, I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theatre in a Rebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Is he really gone? I gave him 2 equipment pieces, but well, it doesn't matter. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor, innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia really like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type. Huh. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now just hold up there, Stella. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugra. And it would be best if we let Mayor Mabella know after that too. So first we'll visit the guild, and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's go. Alright, rip my things, but well, let's talk to people again. I really want to buy a pair of shoes to match the dress I bought yesterday. Maybe I'll go poke around the shops and see what they've got. I'm gonna go south. So there's the shop. That shop here. Orbital factory. My boss is way too trusting of others. In any case, it's impossible to get along for long in a business world like that. Which is why I should be running the shop. What? What do we have here? We need 120 for that. We need 120 for that. And we need... oh, we already have all 4 still. Okay, so we need 240 for each. Don't need that much blue things. Not that worth. Well, 100 of these. Okay, and then another 100 of these. Right. Also trade like 50 more of these. Well, that's about it already, I think. Alrighty. My new boss is a pain behind about orders and all kinds of things. In comparison, my old boss gave me the freedom to do all kinds of things. What kinds of things? Destroy things. Stuff like that. What's here? Oh no. Let's see. Oh, since my husband opened his business, he's had more time at home as well. Of course, he keeps the books and manages his goods at home too. When he was in the army, he only managed to get home about once a week. My husband opening his store hasn't been all bad. I can't change the camera again. No one here, the kid is upstairs. My dad plays with me more now than he did when he was in the soldier in the army. I like the way my dad is now. Before, he used to get angry all the time. Being angry at a kid for being bad at work, or having experience of being bad at work, is not the way to go. Buy stuff here. Pretty much any of the merchants and bows have their starting point in the market. First you start on the market, which is subsidized by the city, and after gaining experience, you're able to get approval to start your own store. And it's for that reason that people have come here from far and wide to become merchants. Alright. Anything new? Anything good? Leather jacket's better. Pretty expensive too. A leather jacket, what do I currently have equipped? I currently have owl waist, okay. All 3 people. Alright, let's buy that. Leather jacket. 3 times please, yes. Charizard, and then let's start with Estelle. Leather jacket, alrighty. 59 to 75, that's a pretty good boost though. That's pretty good. Did I equip that? Oh, I did. Wait, I have 1 more left. Did I buy 4 unfortunately? Accidentally? I might have bought 4. Oh well. Oh well. New answer path. I haven't gone there yet. If you head south from Bose, you'll arrive at the north shore of Valeria Lake. Valeria Lake is, as you know, the massive body of water in the center of the kingdom, and fish of all kinds swim around in there. You should steer clear from talking to my husband. Got him started and he'll just fill you here with rubbish. You say so. It's not a nice thing to say. Some people think that Miranda and my husband are on bad terms with each other. But that's not the case. They're just competitive, that's all. I don't think people should expect anything less. Miranda's his daughter after all. I know it seems like Miranda's complaining as she goes about taking on her father's work, but it's just her way of showing compassion. I really appreciate her being considerate at a time like this. Alright. Anything else here? Doesn't look like that. Yeah. Brenda seems to have been on board the airliner that went missing. Trina, okay. I feel a little bit guilty saying this, but this may just be my big chance. I figured I'd use this opportunity to seize all of Trina's deals for myself, but Miranda's Claire was enough to set me straight. It's difficult for me to tell if that father and daughter are on good terms or not. I just cannot believe that Mr. Trina was on that airliner. No matter how much of a rival he is, we've still known him for a long time. I just hope he's safe. Same with our father. I heard that Mr. Trina was riding that airship that went missing. I know he's my dad's business rival. He's still Miranda's father. I'm really worried about him. Where's Miranda though? Somewhere. Did I go this way already? I did. Alright, let's go. Can we go here? We can. Apparently we can. I wasn't here yet, so let's do safe and then go that way. Move here. North Bows, Valeria Lake Shore, 200 south. Just like, not far. What's that? Those guys, they're easy. Yeah, they're pretty easy. Are they exploding? I'm not sure actually. The vines after being wounded. Okay, they're not exploding at least. Let's kill this guy. I'm gonna use a graft. Oh, damn it. Oh well, you divided, that's good enough for me, I guess. Can I attack this guy? It doesn't look that way. Let's take this guy out then. I probably can't attack this guy either, yeah. But Charizard can.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, I got green ones from here. That's cool. That's a weird guy. Did they explode? Something exploded. I'm not sure if that's those. More like the arthropod that spews poisonous gas. The gas that ejects has a range of effects. Okay, it's preemptive, so you can just attack those guys. I've had much trouble. Go. And finish it off. There we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
A leathery tail and a curative horn. Alright. That was... I think I saw those guys in the forest, didn't I? Unidentified... Oh. 80 delay. That sounds cool. Let's use craft, morale.
Come on!
Strength up. We're gonna use an art. Firebolt. I don't necessarily need to use Firebolt, let's use Ice Fire then. Don't you dare attack Joshua. Alright.
Yeah!
I guess we're gonna kill off this guy.
Let's do this!
Alrighty, now can we attack this guy? We can, good. Miss! So good. What is left? Quite a few. I can't use that. Not enough. Okay, not poisoned, that's good. Not poisoned is always good.
Oh, are we done already?
Indeed we are. And we get red ones from those guys as well. That's good. I need red ones. Where am I going? Valeria Lakeshore, okay. That's another thing. I don't know what it was. Oh, another one of these, okay. Just going to get those. Missed? That's not fair.
Here I come!
Take out the other one.
Someone's been naughty. Seems you came up short.
Alrighty. Another leathery tail. Alright. Alright, let's see what's up here. Going further is the Amber Tower, the Illyria Lakeshore. Just like exploring. Was that preemptive? No, it wasn't. Oh well. Let's just attack normally then. DT delay, that's not nice. I hope I can hit him. I can, good.
Oh, are we done already?
A Gru's eyeball or something like that? Oh, that sounds weird. Can never tell what's the front and what's the back of these guys. Let's do a flicker. Oh, and this guy, why not? Can kill that guy off. Miss? No! Can't even do dual strike now. It's not nice. Wow, come on, Estelle.
That's that then. Let's move out.
A gummy eyeball, not a Gru's eyeball. A gummy eyeball. That's one of those guys. Preemptive, that's good. They did not explode, did they? Extremely dangerous, uses powerful arts, so that's fine. One more should be taking care of them. Did it? That's good.
Seems you came up short.
Lovely. Preemptive, that's cool. Those guys are weak to fire, this guy isn't. Come on! Fly a boat. All of these guys. Let's use a flicker there. There we go. Just so they don't get an attack off. Is that enough? It is good.
Alright, we're good to go.
More curative horns and more leathery tails. So we have Eyeball Tower, Bavaria Monsters, so for the Valeria Lakeshore. Let's go there. And we go to the monsters. Surprise attack? No. It's not nice. No, he survived that, unfortunately. Miz, really? Always those missing things, no? Alrighty, you start. Nice.
Piece of cake.
More green and red ones. Let's check out the place here to the south. Valeria Shore. Like a little town. The Kingfisher. Alright. Anyone around? Outside, maybe? No? Not? Oh, really? I suppose we get a quest next in this area here. At least what I would guess. That reminds me, there's an old tower standing to northwest of here. It seems that it's called the Eyeball Tower. I wonder what in the world it was built for. Another weird tower. Do I have all of that? Or has it been not learned? Okay. Guess we buy all that. What do we see now? Carp, grilled rainbow, fish skewer, and the salmon menu. Is it worth to use any of that? $200, 150. Good for the eyes. Kiss Nargout, Kiss Blind, Movement +1. Half conscious, sweetly melts the mouth, at least some fried fish. Creams in between, energizing nutrients. Spicy miso, salted true delicacy. Okay, quite a few things though. French fries. Guess I just start to eat those things because. Come in the eye. Could always create them later myself. French fries. Rest is okay for now. And the food is great, just because it's relaxing. I couldn't ask for anything more, but I have to be careful not to put on any weight. The weather is just wonderful today. Maybe I'll just take a book and read by water's edge this afternoon. Or maybe I could give fishing a try too. I wonder if we can fish. Cool. My older brother Leonard started this in. I grew fond of the atmosphere here when I came to visit him, and so I decided to stay, and he let me work for him. Anything here? No. It's a bug. Wait, what was that? There's some fishing rods propped against a rag. Oh, I wonder if I can take one later. At some point. Would be cool. here, nothing there. That's like a little terrace. Oh, you stand. Okay. That's the main entrance. Yeah, okay. So we went here. We've confirmed the location exists, I guess. Alrighty, let's go. First of all, take on this guy. Alright, Joshua, I won't say anything against you anymore. You're just down to hit her every now and then. Yeah, just give it a rest, Joshua.
Oh, are we done already?
It's not your type of enemy, I guess. Those are the guys who explode, don't they? I think so. Explodes when defeated, yeah. Let's go for that, guys. Wow. Just wow. Now you can redeem yourself, Joshua, by hitting this time. Good. Yes, wonderful.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright. Let's move out. That was apparently no surprise attack. That's unfortunate. Preparing to use arts. Oh, we won't get that far.
Seems you came up short.
Still no red ones I get here. Oh well. Ambo Tower. Alright. So far there's nothing here. It's probably the same like the tower in Roland. Will probably be our last destination, if I would guess. Because it seems like it has the same layout. Little tower, first floor. So what was the name of this tower again? The Embo Tower. It's one of the ancient ruins referred to as the Tetracyclic Tower. Oh, I see. That's why it looks exactly like the Asmodeus Tower, huh? I mean, aside from the color and the layout, of course, but the atmosphere is the same. What's wrong? Oh, it's probably nothing. I could have sworn I heard somebody talking. Oh, is it those reporters again? Alright, so it sounds like somebody's in there. Do you think it could be... maybe taking a detour every once in a while isn't a bad idea. We may have just netted ourselves something big. Looks like we'll need to investigate, so let's be cautious. Right. Alright, let's decide. Now, let's have a look who's there. Anyone here? No? Alright. Alright, let's go. Second floor. There's a chest over there. Like special things here. 144, they're like easy. Free loot. Goodbye, you little bugs.
Oh, are we done already?
Every something. Opinion, I think. Well, the first 3 floors weren't hard in the other town as well. Then it became suddenly really hard, so we'll see how this will go.
Oh, are we done already?
What the fuck is that? A monster that floats around ancient ruins has impenetrable scales, but it's weak against fire. Alright. Can we do like something? Just go here. Move. Move. Art. Firebolt. Done with that guy.
Seems you came up short.
Alright, that's the way to go, but we don't want to go the way yet. 4 or 5 of these guys. Oh no, my goodness. They seem to be quite a frightening bunch, aren't they? So who's the one who didn't attack yet? Yeah. There we go.
Someone's been naughty.
Really, that happened now? Well, what we're going to do now is do a craft and do a morale on everyone.
Come on.
Are they not attacking? How strong are they? They're still rather weak, so nothing to be feared. Yeah, they do like no damage, so it's fine. Apparently they're all after Charizard, from the looks of it. Why didn't I attack him? Wait, what? I thought... Where? That was weird. That was definitely weird. Thought I was going to attack, but apparently I didn't. Go, okay. Let's go down with him. I haven't done this one remaining. They're really all after Charizard for some reason. Oh well.
Piece of cake.
Lots of the wide ones there. Alright, next one. Those are 2 only. We didn't get a special one as well. Can I move and then attack? No, okay, so it's bad to attack. Taking Joshua was not smart because he heals up and now you're dead.
That's that then. Let's.
Alright, there was a chest here, wasn't there? Yeah, let's just save. Just in case there's like monsters. Tier bomb, okay. In-game item, or in-fight item, let's say that way. Alright, 3rd floor. What do we have left? We have some way to go. That is apparently the right way to go. Strength up. Not nice. There we go.
Piece of cake.
That's one possible way to go. Five of them, that's easy enough. Because we can attack all in a row. Oh, I can actually kill this guy, that's cool. Couldn't quite take out all of them, but well. Fine by me. What? Am I dazed? Because I'm dazed. Hope it doesn't persist after the
That's that
fight.
then.
That would be bad.
Let's move out.
Sabri Pinion. Alright. Well, that's the way we came from. That guy. Oh shit. That's no good. That's a critical strike. That's from me. Let's take care of that guy for one sec. There we go. Then we want to use Firebolt against this guy. And we're gonna use, I guess, that, do you think? Oh my goodness, I missed, really? Everyone against Jar Jar, apparently. All ganging up on him. I'm the only one remaining. Attack, and he's gone down.
Piece of cake.
Nice. Anything here? Wait, what is that thing over there? I don't know what it is, but we'll try it out. It's a violet palm. Alright. At the startling purple fluff, it has the ability to steal EP. And your soul. That seems lovely.
Oh, are we done already?
Alright, I got mild flower. Mild flower. Oh, it's storming outside. That's why there was like a flash outside. Thought someone was taking pictures of me. Would have been weird, wouldn't it? Wow, it's alive? Really? Alright, it's really impenetrable apparently. That's not good. Well, let's take care of these guys at least. Which others? Yeah, he has like 21 health left. Can try out Hurricane. Missed, really. Really now, I missed him. Just gonna pummel him now. Oh wow, that was one hit of him. Critical strike.
Oh, are we done already?
Sabri Pinion, alright. Not one of these. 3 of them at once. Okay. Art. A strike on that guy. And we're gonna use Art. Stone Hammer on that guy. We are gonna use a Firebolt on just this guy. Okay, he guards against that. And he probably guards against that as well. Only fire is vulnerable. Alright. I don't really want to use that, to be honest. It's not yet. Stone hammer on this guy. I want to use Aqua Bleed on this guy. And we're going to use Firebolt on the other guy. I was quite the way you did there, buddy. So he's pretty much resistant to everything. Except for fire. Sort of refusing to use anything. Just taking damage and just eat something in a while. Alrighty, we can try to craft a hurricane for my sake. Let's try it at least. Zero. That's great. Zero is always great. Charizard kind of does a punch. It's the only one. 3 damage, that's like nothing. But I'm too stubborn to use anything. Don't really do no damage with that. It's kind of annoying. No, don't miss. Missing is not nice. There we go, down with him. Yeah, I really don't know damage with her. Fine. Alright, that should kill it. Yes, it does.
Alright, we're good to go.
Clear challenge. Alright. Let's use items. Oh yeah, we are like 7 marine. 600, it's a bit much. Riverfish, use. Recipe learned. Recipe learned. Recipe learned, alright. What's over here? And there are like 3 ways to go, really. 4th floor. When we had a 2nd floor just a minute ago. Probably were. Fried eyes and eggs. That was basically just a treasure room here. Oh Jesus, quite a few enemies, isn't there? Take anyone. Guess it's time to use an alright. They're weak to wind. Let's use wind then. Air strike. Not enough to kill them though.
Someone's been naughty.
Alright, done with that guy. And then we're gonna kill this guy. Alrighty. Right, so we'll just wait a little bit. Use an R now. It's not getting immediately executed, that's unfortunate. Can try to kill this guy. And was successful. Fail. 0. And 15, alright. No! There we go.
Alright! We rule!
Nice, we definitely rule, that's for sure. Alright, so that is the 4th floor. Oh, I guess we were at the 3rd floor, not 4th one. Alright, then let's check out this way. So what's over there? Oh, I guess we should kill that guy first.
Piece of cake!
Piece of cake. Now we're at the 4th floor. And there's a chest. Another tier palm. Alright. Oh, I think I found this guy. It's a preemptive node, isn't it? That is crap. Don't really have an art against those guys, so... Ah, we have another one of these guys, those fluffy guys. Oh wow, he survived that? Really? That's not nice. Art fireboat on, I guess, this guy. Quite there yet. He was retreating? Just using a weird way, that's all. Art stone hammer on this guy, hopefully it's enough, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Firebolt on this guy. It was not enough. That's unfortunate. Yeah, just go after stuff.
Yeah!
Let's see. Oh, can't use morale. That's unfortunate. 4 allies in the area? Sure, we can do that once. Why not? Wasn't able to get through. Alright. 18, let's try it. That's enough. It's not enough. I really want to use another fireboat for that. I'm use an airstrike for that guy though. Take care of this guy. Need some more EP with Charizard. Let's kill off this guy because he's almost dead already. And we're gonna kill off this guy if possible. I can't really do anything, so let's just do a morale.
Come on!
So, and that was enough. Alright.
Alright, we're good to go.
Clear charge on. Is that end? Oh, 5th floor, okay. No! That's no good at all. That is not good at all. The surprise attack is not good at all. Oh well, we should survive it. Shouldn't be too bad. Just because I wanted to chicken out. Use a craft. Morale, not yet. That's unfortunate. I don't have an odd either. So take care of this guy. Fireboat.
Yeah!
Oh, damn it. Let's kill this little guy. Miss, that's good. Miss, that's another good. Oh, that's fine. Alright, fireboat. This on this guy, and then we're gonna use a craft morale on everyone.
Come on! Yeah!
That one is dead at least. Good. Then there's an attack on this guy. And now, since my strength is boosted, maybe I should have attacked. I don't know. Let's see. Looks fine enough though. Let's just do that one.
Let's do this!
Let's just do that one. That's easier.
Alright, we're good to go.
There's still quite a few ways left for level up, so... Let's see, do I have any items which restore EP? Oh, it doesn't look like it, only HP, not EP. Tear bomb, reviving bomb, AP charge, I have an AP charge. Guess I have to use it. There we go. Always because of those guys. Those golden dudes. They are not nice to me. Yeah, sure. Attack this guy. There we go. Charizard can use Art Firebolt on the golden dude.
Yeah!
It's never enough though. Will it ever be enough? Alrighty, we can take care of the rest of these guys. There we go. Number one. I'm gonna take you. Only 6 damage, but it's fine. I need to preserve my EP, that's what I'm doing. Could do though. Are we all in an area? No, so I would need to move first. Go here. That should be enough. Alright, right here. Yeah, that works. Should be enough. It's good.
Seems you came up short.
Some Repinion, Clear Charlton. Another one who just faces me. Oh well, he's fine. It's just one little guy. That's fine by me.
We're good to go!
Alrighty, now we're here. Let's go further that way. End of attack. Holy crap, those things get harder and harder each time. Not really harder, but like they increase in masses. I'm already using that. Oh, well, I have to use that. Art, strike. Could kill off one of these guys or weaken one of these. Let's just kill this guy, why not? Should be possible. Well, they were actually quite weak to that, apparently. I want to attack it, can I? I can. Good. Let's attack this guy. Goodbye, bug, or whatever you want. Beetle. Are they gonna steal my EP? It's not so bad for Stell, but it's bad for Charizard. At least I don't like Charizard. Of course you do Charizard. No! Not nice. Not nice at all. Craft, dual strike. This guy. Was it enough? It was enough. Good. No, that's fine. Still has enough. Let's attack this guy. And with that guy. Should be down, and then we finish it off with Jajra by attacking this guy. There we go.
Alright, we're good to go.
Firefly fungus, okay. Is that another way? It's a way down. Shit. Oh, there's a chest at least. Reviving bomb. I didn't need to go there. Don't say I have to face all those enemies again. Don't say I have to face those enemies again. That would be bad. Of course I have to. No! God have mercy on me. Alright. That's how they want to play, I guess. Let's take them off. Oh, let's take them on one by one. There we go. You're just moving everywhere. Gonna steal all my EP, that's so nice. We'll strike on this guy. Let's kill these little guys. Take care of them.
Someone's been naughty.
Alright. Take care of this guy. One remaining. Good. You attacked the right one. That's at least good. Jajra, please take care of this guy. There we go. Is it enough? No, it was not enough. God damn it, Jajra. It's like 1 HP left.
We're good to go.
We still need the red ones though. Still have need of the red ones. What was that? Ah, it's that guy again. Is it Explorer? It is. Yikes! Help! I'm gonna preemptive attack, right? That's fine. Craft art, firebolt on the right guy. we are going to use craft, flicker, on the left guy. I guess we're gonna use craft morale. No, we don't, because I want to. If I use an art, that would work. Alright, let's use an art on this guy.
Yeah!
Alright, let's hope that's enough. I'm not sure if it is enough, but it might be. I think last time it did like 200, so it could be enough. It is enough, alright. So we can finish it off with a normal attack, I believe. Oh. Didn't get a crit for him, we got a crit for her. That's fine.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, thank you. You really saved my hide. Well, if it isn't Professor Elba. I was all tense because I thought it might be the Sky Bandits. It's been a while now, hasn't it? No, not that. Well, it has been a while. A couple of weeks. You know this guy? Yeah, he's a scholar who's been investigating the towers on the bell. When we were escorting those reporters, we ran into him at Smeller's tower. And yet it looks like I'm being rescued again. We heard talking earlier. Is there someone else in here with you? Oh goodness, you heard that? How embarrassing. It's a bad habit to have whenever I'm doing my research. If I don't say that I'm thinking out loud, I can't collect my thoughts. That's actually pretty much the same I do. Oh, so you were just talking to yourself, huh? We are all a little crazy sometimes. At any rate, we best save the chit-chat for another time. We should get out of this place before more monsters come looking for a snack. Leaving already? Why is that a problem? My research isn't finished. Oh, well, in that case, take as much time as you need. Mr. Joshua, we're leaving now. Mr. Researcher here says he can find his own way back to town. Wow, that was scary. She totally threatened the poor guy. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm ready to leave now. Man, definitely best when they're so agreeable. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, let's go. Pronto. Okay. Good grief. Very nice got to do. Let's just save before we do that. Once disappeared. Monsters. Why is he using plural? There's only one. Monster lurking in treasure chests that explodes when it feels to kill from a fall. Alright. Then we're gonna use a art. What is it? What does that thing do? And strike should away. It's graft. No, I can't use it. Let's use an art here as well. Having to use arts, that's fine. Arts, firebolt should work. Yeah, let's use a firebolt then. It's quite a silent guy, isn't it? Fine. Craft, flicker. Morale.
Come on.
Use another craft, an art, firebolt.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Alright, we did.
Oh, are we done already?
Bit of everything. We've got an emerald talisman. What's an emerald talisman like? Emerald talisman. Talisman crafted from type Septium. The rest attack and defense will become wind based. Okay. Wind attack 1, okay. That's fine with me. Wild, so it's safe. With any items we can use. Nice. So from the bottom. Let's use that vegetable sandwich. There we go. Sweet sponge. Don't really need that, not necessarily. Let's leave it as that. There's a way further up. There is a way further up. Really now? Let's have a look at that. Oh, where the roof? It's another thing of these. Not like teleporter. Looks like a teleporter to me. Alright, let's leave. Oh, there's another one? There's another chest. Another chest, eh? Oh shit, no. No. Oh, that's not something we can do for now. Party fled. Gonna do that at another date. I always have to fight these guys. I think that's the last thing we're gonna do for the day, and after that we're gonna call it. We have enough anyway, so that's just that. There we go. Use any arts, tear, craft, art, hermit, airstrike. These guys. You run away, that's good.
Yeah!
We can use craft, airstrike on one of these. Miss, alright. Can I attack one now? I can, okay, let's attack. Where is it, that guy? Art airstrike on this guy, I guess. Well, maybe on this guy as well, why not? Oh, don't go after Charizard, she does not have much. Why that guy stand? Why does he have a freaking strength up? Who came up with that idea? Craft. Little strike on this guy. There we go. One of them is down. That's fine. It's fine if your attack is tell, that's not that important. Let's get rid of this guy. And who's next? This guy? Alright. Take care of him. And the last one is this guy.
Alright, we're good to go.
Selfie opinion and a fungus. Right, leads back down. Let's save before we continue. The floor, it's fine. Well, I guess we have to fight this guy. At least there's no one around who can steal my things. We'll do though, we're gonna use morale. Craft, morale, there we go.
Come on.
And then we're gonna use Snodcraft, Art, Firebolt on this golden guy. We can just attack. Should be a one shot, theoretically. There we go. What the fuck are you doing there? I guess they're more interested in me, at least. Oh, what? Can't use anything? I guess I'll leave it there then. Attack this guy. And then we finish it off with Jar Jar.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That professor was suicidal though, he just marched into the enemy, basically. Second floor. Can I get past them? Yes, I can. I guess I have to fight this guy. Only two though. Shouldn't be much of trouble. Take this guy. There we go.
Alright! We rule!
Indeed we do. Alright, first floor. We made it outside. Oh goodness, you helped me out of a mess again. If you hadn't come along when you did, I might have been done for good this time. I've managed to get a little funding for my research, so I sent a payment to the guild as a token of my gratitude. Like I told you before, I hire a bracer to escort you around. Funds permitting, I will seriously look into that next time. Anyway, I must be going now. Are you sure you don't need to be escorted back to town? If I did that, then my world would truly be barren. Farewell, everyone. I hope we can meet again someplace. Probably in the next tower. If I were to guess. Probably more. He certainly is a strange one. You think so? He seems like a typical academic to me. You know, type that gets lost in whatever they're doing. You're definitely not one of those people, that's for sure. Hey, he might know better than to come waltzing into a place like this alone. But for a scholar, he may just be more than meets the eye. For one, he came here by himself. Maybe you're right, but we're the ones who ended up having to save us behind. His ass. Or his butt. Well, that's just part of the bracer line of work. Anyway, how about we get going? Humble Tower mystery complete. Apparently there was a quest. Or site beside that. Or something. Alright, let's go and make it back to town. Or do we? Maybe no, maybe not. I'm gonna call it a day here because we have at 8 PM now. That's usually my time to stop. And I'm still really fully recovered. I'm surprised I held out that long for not much coughing between. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here. I thank you all so much for watching and hopefully see you the next time around. Tomorrow, we're gonna play some more Gothic 3. Not Gothic, no, Gothic 2, not Gothic 3. Gothic 2, we continue that. I also think I'm gonna adjust my schedule a little bit, so we do Witcher 2 after finishing Gothic 2. Because I see a lot of Witcher spoilers lately, and I'm interested in watching streamers playing that, so I want to experience it blind, so I'm gonna do it a little bit earlier. So next thing after Gothic 2 will be Witcher 2 instead of Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma will follow after Witcher 2 then. I'm also planning on creating a better chatbot on my own, though that'll take some time because I have really specific requirements and I have to figure out how to do that on my own. Probably will use PHP to do that, and yeah, probably host it on my own server. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But that'll take some time, probably a couple of weeks. If I have off time at work, I'm going to work on that. When I have school, well, no, I can't really work on it on school because school PCs are just garbage and I can't access my repository there. Maybe you can do some theory there, but that's about it. So most of the stuff I have to do either at home or at work. Probably at home. But anyway, that's it for today. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I see you next time round. Goodbye.